first episode of the year for Café del Sol. I think is the third one so far this year.
Yeah, the first one of the year. First one of the 2023.
Okay, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, my name is Juliana.
And my name is Pamela Noriega.
I'm one of the founders of Café del Sol. The other two graduated. So we have our executive chairman, Pamela. And today we'll be doing a SWOT analysis on Dunkin' Donuts. So the reason why we chose Dunkin' Donuts is because they also sell coffee and like different kinds of breads, like bagels or donuts or little cakes and whatever. And so it's kind of similar to what we're trying to go for with our brand, you know, except we're doing more of an approach of like something cozy, something that makes you feel comfortable. And so we thought, hey, it's a really cool brand because I do know that not so long ago it was kind of popular all around the country. So I told Pamela, hey Pamela, do you think we should do Dunkin' Donuts? She was like, yeah. So yeah, if you don't know what SWOT analysis stands for, so it's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Anything to add before we start?
No, just that we have some cool transitions.
We actually put some time saying like, oh, does this transition look fine?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on that one.
So going with the first one. You want to read the first one or should I read the first one?
So strengths, look at that. Looks pretty cool. So for the strengths, we did have it's a strong brand recognition. So Dunkin' Donuts is a well-known brand with a strong reputation, particularly in the northeastern United States where it has a large presence. And like Juliana did say, it was really popular at some time. And we do see it like around kind of like 7-Eleven, I guess.
7-Eleven.
It's there.
So like in states like Ohio or Michigan or like sometimes like New York, mainly like the New England states, it was popular like especially during when we were first getting off the pandemic. So like you could see like videos on TikTok, there was people like, oh, buy ice from like Dunkin' Donuts, or like the iced coffee is really good. So I think that little time in which TikTok was like at its peak is when Dunkin' Donuts started getting its popularity, or more than they had like already. So it's one of the reasons why we believe it's like it started with a strong brand recognition, and it's so far kept it alive. And definitely it had a lot of help from TikTok, but hey, use whatever you can get. And it's cool how they have like used all of that information, all of that tools to like keep it alive, if that makes sense. So broad product portfolio. So the company offers a wide range of products. Like I said, they do donuts, coffee, breakfast sandwiches, and like baked goods, and they provide like good customer service most of the time.
I'm sorry. Most of the time, yeah.
It's like you could. I would rather go to like a Dunkin' Donuts to get a breakfast sandwich than go somewhere else like McDonald's, because I simply seeing their logo, seeing their approach to like their media, social media and whatever, it feels way better than a big brand like McDonald's does. They just go like with whatever their social media managers say. And so it seems like Dunkin' Donuts actually puts some effort into their approach to the public.
And then we have the franchise business model. The majority of Dunkin' Donuts stores are a franchise, which allows the company to expand rapidly while minimizing capital investment.
So yeah, another thing that's like close to that or relates somehow to that is the loyalty program. So there's a lot of programs in stores like that. Like let's say Target, they have like this thing called like rewards, and you install an app and they give you points. Other companies like Starbucks, they give you points. You could use those points to buy more stuff. So that reward program, it kind of like attracts a lot of people, and I think it's a smart investment because, you know, they're spending money and you're getting points back that you could use in the future to get more products once you have accumulated enough. So I think it's kind of like a win-win situation, and I think it's worked pretty well for them so far.
Yeah, especially since a lot of people do keep on coming back.
So for weaknesses, they have dependencies on coffee, of course, because it's one of their main kind of things that sells, like coffee. A lot of people love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And so since it counts for a large part of their revenue, if there was some kind of like problem with coffee distribution, they won't most likely, and yeah, they will be affected. And so it's something that other brands, of course, will be affected, since like again, it's a good chunk of our economy. So just like any others, they would be affected if anything were to happen to coffee. Especially
since there is a lot of competition, such as like Starbucks, which is like the price is either too high for them, and it's just their sales on their coffee is just really important to the brand and everything.
Yeah. So for weaknesses, the other thing that we're gonna say is limited international presence. So while Dunkin' Donuts is like really popular in the United States, they don't have that much of a big presence in other countries. Like you could see maybe some others at like airports or something, but beyond those airports, they're not really that big. And I feel like it does benefit them a lot if they don't want to become like a big thing like Starbucks, because it does have its pros and cons. Like the more bigger you become, the less you could take care. Oh yeah. Oops.
This is the transition.
The weakness slide. The more big you become, the less likely you are able to like take care of your franchise, make sure that the customer service is good, make sure that all of your stores are well full of every product that you will need. So I think that it's smart that they're staying mainly based in the United States, because they can actually like keep track of everything that's happening rather than go outside of the country and then start opening up more. So I think it's like little by little steps, but I think it's all well so far. So jumping to opportunities. Yes, you want to do opportunities?
So opportunities, we do have the menu innovation. So probably like coming up with better or like newer products, such as like others.
They do seasonal stuff. Like for Valentine's, they did like donut shaped hearts. Shaped donuts like hearts. There you go. Dyslexia moment.
Donuts?
Yes.
Heart-shaped donuts. Yeah.
Dyslexia moment. So they do seasonal stuff and they stay on top of things.
They do.
So relating to the menu innovation, right? They just like, if you keep going on with like whatever trends that are happening, and as I mentioned, Dunkin' Donuts has like really good digital like presence. They are in social media, they are on TikTok, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, and like all the business model that they have, it runs on social media. We're like on the 21st century, everything is on social media, and as long as they keep up with that, I think that they will keep like growing like crazy.
Especially since a lot of people do post about like the Dunkin' Donut.
I think there's this one lady in TikTok that has like a duck, and she takes a duck to the drive-thru, and it's like and it's like my duck's tasting eyes, and the duck really likes
I know that one. I know what you're talking
eyes.
about.
Okay, and for the last one, which will be the Threads. So it has a lot of competition with other coffee brands. Like we all think that Starbucks is a luxury brand, or like Coffee Bean, we think it's a luxury brand, and so that's kind of like their competition. But I think that they're still staying afloat, you know.
Another one, it would be like health concerns, like every other like fast food thing. Too much consumption of coffee can cause like a lot of problems on health people.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more like on people, like what they should know, like what to consume, the portions they should consume.
Yeah.
So, but it does create a threat.
Yeah. And so for the last one, for this one, and we're all as well, is economic conditions. So as we saw during the pandemic, a lot of places closed. Like you couldn't go to Starbucks. You couldn't literally go anywhere because everything wasn't shut down, lockdown. So if that were to happen again, of course, Dunkin' Donuts, as many other companies, would suffer from like an economic drop, because there isn't many sales and there is, a way to create revenue. So I think that mainly applies to a lot of different companies. It's like a very general thing. But other than that, we couldn't find any other threads to write about or to talk about. So we think that if we want to look up for a company, for Café del Sol, it would definitely be something like Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, that was our SWOT analysis.
And I just wanted to show the first slide because
she really likes it.
Oh, there you go.
She really likes it. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys on the 4th episode.
Thank you.
Okay, it should be. How do I go back? I think go. Oh, it's not Chrome. Is it?
Try Chrome.
Oh, you're right.
Don't ever doubt me. Present ho.
So present.
There.
So be a fist away from the mic.
Oh,
and
wait,
so
but
the
that
mic
was
is
such a
pointing at
cool-
you.
I think. Oh, you're gonna. No, that's GG.
I think he's gonna see it.
I think about it.
We'll do one more.
Oh yeah. How do I stop it?
In the
Yeah, hit stop on that. Is GarageBand still recording? Oh, perfect.